Hello, just released a new version of the Pit Fan mod, and thought I would make a quick video to highlight two, specifically, of the new changes. I think both of these are going to be very useful for new players, well, and experienced players alike, to learn mechanics and crafting. The first is that on your targeting reticle you will see a percentage, so rather than guessing what your chances are of hitting, you'll know. This will teach you not only what the ranges are for your weapon. Here you can see this pistol is very accurate, up to 2, but then after that it drops off. And then here it drops off even more. It's also useful for enemies, so different monsters can have chances to dodge. So if I were to pop in here, I don't know. Let's say a fast response bot. And what has a really low one? Probably a security bot. You. Here, normally this would be 84, but now I have it's effectively a 99% chance because everything is capped there. But so this heavy bot has a plus 20 for you to hit them. Now this security bot has minus whatever that is, 25, something like that. It's one of the hardest enemies to hit in the game, excluding some of the quick bosses, mini bosses that have been added. So yeah, this will teach you about that kind of stuff, which it's hard to pick up just based on normal experience hitting them. So, and another example here, you have the assault rifle is actually better, a little bit farther away than it is up close, and I think it drops off eventually. Yeah. Let's just get rid of those guys so they don't kill me. This also applies to grenades. So now there has been a change to grenades. I just found out through making, through having these percentages show up, that grenades actually used to always miss at a range of 8. Here you can see Marine has decent melee, so it's pretty good up until right here. I should count this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then around here, it would just automatically miss every time. So that's been changed so that the percentage just keeps going down. So you can try the shot, it won't be an automatic miss. And it will mean if you put a lot of points into melee, it will serve a purpose. As a side note, the Bombs Away ability now greatly increases your accuracy when you throw those 2 grenades. So you're pretty likely to hit even from relatively far away. The other big change, which is probably even bigger than that one, is that item panels and the SotsDex and recipes, etc., are all linked up now. So you say you've got a sword, so you can click here to see what the recipe is. And say you have duct tape. But you want to see what else you can do with the duct tape. You just click there, and now you can see any of these things. And if you're at the item page for duct tape, you can see what the recipe is. So it's very useful for moving around, see what you can do with all the things you have. Scale skin, etc. It's a lot of fun just wandering around. It's also been very helpful to try to balance stuff. This version has had some time put into some of the food recipes, well, really random stuff like the SKS potato sandwich, or potato salad, sorry, power bar, things like that. So those should be worth making. Also, maybe back ribs. I don't remember if I've shown this off, but the psionic focus is now green, so that matches up with the psionic bar, and there is now a stamina one. I should use my own scrolly thingy. Yeah. And that one's yellow to match up the stamina bar. So yeah, really cool. Should hopefully help people learn the multitude of recipes that are available. Another quality of life change is that you can use your scroll wheel to zoom in and out. So if you like staying up close, but you wanna look down the hallway and see what's there, it's a lot easier than messing with Z and Control Z. That's it for the big changes. There's a couple small, well, there's a lot of small stuff, but yeah, there's been some new weapons added. There's a mag target pistol that you can craft, and a mag sniper rifle. These have been added so that you can have a use for flechette rounds. You can't convert flechette rounds into anything else, so if you're not lucky enough to find one, previously you had nothing to do with that ammo. So now you do. And I can easily show you what the recipe is. There you go. And here's the target pistol. And this is the Lone Eagle. It's a different sort of gun, so it actually fires rifle bullets, and it only fires one at a time. But it's very efficient, does a lot of damage, but kind of like a bow or something like that. You know, you get one shot, and then you got to reload it. But so if you aren't lucky enough to find rifle parts, you can get this done with gun parts. And structural rods have a viable use again, besides just for spears and longbows, or short bows. Is there anything else? There's a bug that's been fixed. So previously, if you failed a recipe that's a food recipe, you would get burnt mess. But it didn't matter how many you tried for. So now, if you fail, you can get one for each that you tried to craft. So a little bit of consolation. And that's pretty much it for big changes. Another change on the final floor, the bug where you would possibly get an empty room has been fixed. There's a new room on the final floor that is filled with mini bosses. So have fun going through that one. Could get some late game good crafting things or good items, but it's probably going to be not the easiest room. Anyway, the rest of the changes are posted on the changelog, and the mod is available from the wiki. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Have fun!